Hello, Autohounders. Welcome back. It is me, Eric, the Autohound, and I am thrilled that you are here. So we just went through one heck of a blizzard up here in the Northeast. We got 18 inches of snow where I live, 30 inches kind of all around. I have a cool video coming up this Wednesday to share with you when you guys get there. So hopefully you'll be entertained by it at least. I wanted to chat about a few things that happened this week. I know I teased the heck out of it about the Autohound getting a new car. So we did. We got a new car, a 2015 Porsche Boxster S. Please check out the video. It's linked below. Really kind of cool that I was able to make this kind of all come together. It was the right car, right time, right price, etc. But we were really excited about the prospect of picking this car up. But that led to some sadness a little bit because we had to unfortunately let go of the 2000 Porsche Boxster S. So we went from 253 horsepower to 315 horsepower, and I didn't think there'd be that much of a difference. I was extremely wrong. The 2000 drives beautifully. It is an amazing car. It is sweet. It is analog. Everything in it is very, very tactile. You could feel every little thing on the road in a good way. So I went to a really nice home. A gentleman by the name of John purchased the car. So, John, thanks a lot for buying it. I'm sure you're going to love it and have many, many good miles with it. She was in really good nick, and I'm sad that she went, but I'm happy she went to a good home. Then we picked up uh, the 2015 Porsche Boxster literally 2 days before Snowmageddon up here in New England, and it is now safely tucked away in her garage until April when she'll come out and we will start to play with her. So I've already given all the details on her and how fast she is, the 0 to 60 times, and all that. But I kind of want to give you the driving experience. I don't want to do it clearly on salty roads, so we're not going to have a drive in it until such time as it's safe to do so when it's not going to ruin the car. But I can tell you that the feeling of driving that car is, oh my God, so fast. It is one of the faster cars I've ever driven as far as the power to weight ratio. The fastest car I've ever driven is far and away a Dodge Viper, one of the original 1993s, I believe. The fastest thing I've ever driven in my life. And it actually scared me, but in a good way. So I enjoyed that car tremendously. I've driven the Corvette ZR1s. I've driven Porsche 944 turbos, 911 turbos. But really owning this particular car was kind of cool. So if you're here just saying hello, I see there's a couple of people jumping in here. So say hi. My wife just said hi, hi honey. So let's just say hi, honey. Uh, so, the good news is that, we got the car. The bad news is we can't drive it for 3 months. And it's going to drive me a little crazy, but first world problems. So that leads into my second thing of first world problems. I cannot wait until March the 4th. Matt Catalani. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hello, Matt. Um, Hopefully you survived the storm well, Matt, and everything is good there. So on March the 4th through March the 6th, I will be in Jacksonville, Florida at Fernandina Beach at the Amelia, which was the Amelia Island Concours d'Elegance, but they changed the name to Amelia. So Chris Brewer and your team, you did a great job with the new artwork, with the new naming of the event, and I can't wait to attend. I'll be one of the media members, so that's kind of new. Certainly not something I ever expected to be media. So thanks a lot. I really am looking forward to the trip and providing some tons and tons and tons of great content. My intention is to get about 3 to 4 weeks worth of videos done in that day, or in those 3 days that I'm actually going to be there. I'll be flying home actually on I think the Sunday night, but it'll be late, so I'm not going to be working on the Monday at my regular job. However, that's what PTO is for, planned time off, not unplanned time off. So, the Amelia should be a lot of fun. The last time I went was a few years back, was during my birthday, and my friend Alan went down with me. We had a fantastic time. It was the 50th anniversary of the Porsche 911. Um, This year, I don't know what car they're really going to be celebrating, but Chip Ganassi, famous race car driver, is going to be one of the not sponsor, one of the grand marshals, if you will. So looking forward to meeting him and doing a quick interview. Hopefully, meeting some other YouTubers who I'm a fan of, and hopefully they'll be able to get to know me as well. Looking forward to that. Also, we have some more fantastic news coming up, and that is our new merchandise is coming in this week. And once the merchandise comes in, you're going to be able to win one of these really cool Autohound hats. Now, the way that you're going to win an Autohound hat is you're going to send me a private message on YouTube or in the comment section here. And if you say, I'm going to share Autohound with everyone I know, I'll be more than happy to do that. Again, our goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So we're looking forward to that. We're at 117 right now, so we're a long way away. However, I think that with some good networking and meeting a lot of people this year and filming some really good content, we should be able to achieve that goal. My goal is to hit 1,000 before the end of next month, which is March. So at the end of March, I'd like to be over 1,000 subscribers. So that will get us monetized. Monetization is good. If you know anybody that's interested in becoming a corporate sponsor for the Autohound channel, we are taking applications for that. I'll be able to send out a press packet, and you'll be able to see where you will be listed as far as the corporate sponsorship goes. It's not going to be terribly expensive. Get locked in for a year. You'll be able to be one of our supporters on our page. It will be great, and you'll be acknowledged in every single description that we have. In addition to that, if you want, I could even say a few words for you online, which I've not done before, but looking for sponsors. What else? I've been having a grand old time moving stuff around. Matt, how do I like the new car? I love the new car. The new car, Matt, is fantastic. I cannot say enough about it. It is agate gray. It is fast. It is not as tactile as the original 2000 Porsche Boxster that I had. However, it is a completely different animal altogether. Completely enjoyed driving it. And I think that it's going to be the car that kind of moves things ahead from my channel and moves the needle a little bit, which is nice. The car is super comfortable. It has memory seats, which is great. I never had those before in any car I've ever owned. It's very, my old car was quick, but not fast. This car is both quick and fast. And so I think that that's really beneficial to driving it. It is the PDK transmission, or automatic transmission, if you will. It's really not automatic, but technically it is. You throw it into drive and go. And I'll tell you something, it just goes, and it changes gears very nicely. It has sport mode, and the sport mode is quite nice. And you could hear rev match when you're coming to a stop and accelerating. It's just instant, just boom, boom, boom. The PDK transmission is unbelievable. PDK, just so you know, is Porsche Doppelganger. So I can't pronounce it correctly because I don't speak German. What we're trying to do with the car is get it out there to as many events as possible this year. Looking forward to that. If you have any more questions, Matt, please let us know. The other thing that we're going to be doing this year is, sadly, my 2003 Toyota RAV4, which I have been raving about for years on this, for years, period, but over a year on this channel, how much I love the car, how amazing the car is. It looks like it's going to be retiring very, very soon. And that's not because I want it to, it's because it's becoming a danger to drive. We have the center shaft bearing is going, the front shaft bearings are going, the front shafts are going, the rear shafts are going. In addition to that, the entire evaporative system has evaporated. Ba-dum-bum. Not a funny joke, but nonetheless, the evaporative system, which is what controls, the check engine light and emissions and gas mileage and all that stuff. From the top up, it's perfect. From the underneath the gas tank, it is completely rusted out, and it has been fairly destroyed. I've been assured by my mechanic that I should be looking for a new car, and I have started the search for a new car. We did place an order for a new car. And so I will share it with you right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm boring. No, we're going to get the new Ford Maverick. I put a deposit down on it. It is less than $30,000 for a brand new truck. It's all-wheel drive. It's 2.4 liter, 2 liter, 4-cylinder engine, turbocharged, 254 horsepower. It's very, very nice. I like it. I haven't even test drove it, haven't even sat in it. So we'll see what happens then. I've been watching a ton of reviews on it, and there's some great reviews out there, and there's some reviews that just don't kind of talk about the car and answer those specific questions. So the specific reason I bought this car is I want something that's a little kind of runabout, something that's going to get me from point A to point B, back and forth to work. To the grocery store, and it also seats 4 people, which is kind of nice. So it'll be something that's going to be reliable and dependable, and I'm looking forward to getting that car. It's weird. I don't typically buy a lot of cars. I specifically, in one of my videos earlier in my YouTube career, I specifically said I will not buy a new car. However, new cars are mid-40s right now. Used cars are in the mid-30s. So if I could get something for less than $30,000, I think it's just kind of an overall win. 3 years, 36,000 miles, bumper to bumper, in a 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty on the powertrain. So that's going to be my new daily. I don't know when it's going to come in. The order was placed last Wednesday. They closed the ordering for the Ford Maverick because of the chip shortage and the massive amounts of requests for this car. It's over 200,000 Ford Maverick trucks are going to be on the road. That's funny because when I was a kid, the Ford Maverick was a car. They ran it for 4 years to compete with the Japanese Koenigseggs of the time, and they just weren't good cars. Those along with the Ford Pintos. The new Ford Maverick pickup truck is a compact pickup truck. It is pretty much the same size as the it's pretty much the same size as the original Ford Ranger my wife just rode. It might be her new daily. I don't think so. You have a nice car for that. No. Well, okay, maybe. If you want, you can drive it. That's fine. And if you want to make it your daily, you can as well. Back to the Ford Maverick. Like I said, it's a 4-cylinder inline 4 with the turbocharged 250 horsepower. It is not blisteringly fast. It's all-wheel drive, especially up here in New England. That's one of the things that I'm looking for. It is comes in several different colors. So back to what I was saying about delaying, or not delaying, the delayed arrival time of the car. We're looking at anywhere between 3 to 6 months before this car actually comes in. So hopefully I'll get it before August, and hopefully that my RAV4 will continue to serve me well until such time as I have to part with it. It's been, again, a great car. I would not recommend any other car highly other than a Toyota RAV4. I think they're amazing vehicles, and looking forward to seeing what happens with this car and, the resale value and whatnot. I don't think it's going to be high, but we'll see. So the Ford Maverick, they're made in Nogales, Mexico. They are running 3 shifts, 24 hours a day to try to keep up with demand. If you did order certain things on the car, that does slow it down. I purposely picked specific items that were not going to slow it down per the dealer. I am number 18 or 19 on their allotment, so I'm going to get pretty much the second to last one that's coming into this specific dealership. Danvers Ford is where I'm purchasing it, up in Danvers, Mass. So shout out to those guys, Mark and Alfredo, 2 really good guys, and Marie's fantastic. She answers the phones up there, does a great job. I want to make a big shout out to Marie. So there will be a reveal for that car at the dealership, and we'll make sure to play that one up pretty good. But again, it is the Ford Maverick. Looking forward to it. The last thing I want to chat about is being safe in the snow. Look, we live in New England. when you see people driving down south, it's kind of almost comical to see them skidding around and whatnot, but they don't have the same tires that we have up here, and they don't have the same experience. When you're driving in the snow, turn in the direction of your skid, as you well know, but also make sure that you lower your tire pressures by about 4 or 5 pounds. That will give you a little bit of added traction. A little unknown fact there that not everybody knows, so that might help you. So reduce them by about 5 pounds. That'll widen your tires, more traction, better traction you have, the less chance you have of skidding. The other thing is that make sure that your car is fully topped off. Don't run it down as a quarter tank, Jenny. My wife is famous for running it below a quarter of a tank. Don't run it below a quarter of a tank. It's important that you fill up as often as you can. Get it around half tank, and it's still cheaper to fill. Keep it filled. The very, very last thing I'm going to talk about is the appreciativeness that I have of you all watching my videos. This most recent video of the Porsche Boxster S, the 2015 that I just picked up, didn't go viral, but it's over 650 views. And if I look at it right now on my phone, let's take a peek here. It is at, and magic number, 670. So we have 670 views so far. And the Range Rover, which has been my best reviewed best viewed video, is over 6,000 now. So thanks a lot for that. Also, Idiot on an Autocross is approaching 1,000. So that's when I took my Porsche Boxster out. I did not get in an accident. I just spun out in it. People will call it clickbait, but it's really just I wanted to have some fun with it. Other than that, there's really not much else to talk about. I really look forward to providing some good content over the coming weeks. There's not much going on as far as up here in the Northeast, so it's hard to kind of get out and go do things. So if I find something, I will. Otherwise, there'll be one video released this upcoming Wednesday, and then we'll have a live stream every Sunday for the foreseeable future. I do look forward to seeing that. If you have any questions, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, remember, it's about the drive. Thanks.